Hello everyone, welcome to the today's session. So in this session, I will walk you through the core concept of the workflow and the real-time implementation scenarios so you can clearly understand how the system works. And our focus will be make each topic practical, simple, and directly useful for the real-time project. So without wasting our time, let's get started. So here are agendas where we are going to discuss about the ERP, cloud computing, like Fusion application, the companies involved, and what are these modules. So the first thing is like what is ERP? ERP is nothing but we call like enterprise resource planning. So here ERP is a kind of the single integrated software system that help to the company where they can manage all their finance, like HR, procurement, supply chain, and project manufacturing. So why the ERP is important? Because it's bring the all the data and process into the one place so that the business can run smoothly. And now we have the cloud computing. So cloud computing is nothing but where we can use the like data and the software over the internet. Like we are using the Netflix, the Google Drive, and the Gmail, the way we are using nowadays. So most these all are things are on the on cloud. So whenever we need to use that, simply we need to go over the internet, log in with the user and password, and simply we can do our stuff. So that is the cloud computing. So everything is on the cloud, and we don't need no need to be any specific location or anywhere. Like we can be anywhere in the world. So why it is important? Because the cloud computing will give you the cost saving, and it because for that reason we don't need to install any hardware, any software. We simply need to use their services, and we can just pay the amount. And because it is very quickly and like we can use based on our needs. And accessibility, we can say like mostly these there are lots of applications. Simply we just go and log in, and from the using the internet we can use that the application. And the security and reliability is why it is important, because the cloud provider companies who provide their application over the cloud, so mostly they worry about their securities and reliabilities or and all. We don't need to worry about that, simply because we are pay and go kind of the customer. We simply just pay and use their services. And also that is one more important thing is like automatic update. We don't need to request, or we don't need to worry about anything here. Simply whenever the companies provide, the company do their any fixes and any kind of the enhancement in their application, so it will give you the automatic update. And it depends on you, like you want to update your application or not. And now we have the on premises and the cloud. So on premises means what? On premises means like everything is are installed in your home. We can say that like you are staying at the home, and server and hardware, storage, everything are installed in your home. So once you go outside your home, and if you will try to access those data and the server that is installed at your home, you will not be able to, because those are on premises. You have to be stay at home in order to use that. But it is opposite to the cloud application. For the cloud application, you don't need to be stay at home. You can be anywhere in the world. You can be India, US, Canada, anywhere, in order to use their services. Because nowadays we are working from the home. Why we are able to work from the home? Because everything is are in the cloud. So when we are traveling, and when we are not at our home country, so still we are able to work that, because the hardware, the software, everything is in the cloud. In order to use that, we have simply in the internet connection in order to use that. That's why we call this cloud computing. And now the important thing is evolution of the path to the fusion. So how the fusion come into the picture. because before the 2011, the Oracle having like Ebenezer, the PeopleSoft, and JV Edwards. So these are the applications they were having. But after like 2011 start, like end of the 2011 or 12, they moved to their Oracle Fusion HCM because they identified that because they have like all the different or good stuff in their different application. Now they decided to make a one application and include all these single application in the one application in order to use that and make them cloud application, so that because they can use anywhere from the world, as we already gone through the cloud computing. What is the cloud computing? So here you can see as like JD Edward, the PeopleSoft, the Siebel, Ebenezer, Hyperion. So these all are merged into the one application, and that is become a Fusion application. So if I go to the this slide, so here you can see that from the PeopleSoft, they take their like HRMS solution. From the JD Edwards, they have taken the procurement, the CRM, the reporting, the financials. So nowadays you can see everything is in the one application, that is the Fusion application. But before that, they were having the different application to use this functionality. So now we understand what is the Fusion application. So Fusion application is nothing but it is a kind of their HRMS, we can say. So where the HR leader can use this application, and we consider as like kind of the one solution. It will give you the employee life cycle data, like when the person hired to retire, we can say. And also now the Oracle has also introduced a AI agent, AI assistants. So they all are also included in the Fusion application. So that will also give us the more flexibility to make a right decision, and we are giving them more access to the end user so that they can perform based on their requirement. And also with the Fusion applications, we have their integrated applications too. We can say like supply chain, like Oracle Recruiting Cloud, and the finance. So there are the other applications too. And including that, we have their organization goal. You can see it is aligned with the organization overall goal too. So the performance and talent management is also integrated with this Fusion application. And Fusion application is nothing but we can say it is a kind of the pass application. So where we go through with the creating our personalization, customization based on their client requirement that we can perform. And the important thing is type of the companies are involved here. Here are the three types of the companies are involved here. The one who is selling the product, who is selling the product here, because here we are discussing about the Oracle Fusion ASM. So definitely Oracle would be the selling company. And who is selling to? So selling company is selling, and selling company is the Oracle, and the purchasing company we can say like Reliance Industry and Virgin Mobile LTA Infrastructure. So these are their purchasing companies. Why? Because they want to use the Oracle Fusion SCM, so they are just contacted with the Oracle and they purchase their application. And these are the like these are their companies, they don't know like how to use this application and how it can be fit for our organization. So for that reason, there are the couple of more companies are involved here who help them to build their their application based on their requirements. So we can say like Deloitte and Tech Mahindra, Cognizant. So these are the kind of the consulting company who are involved here, who help them, the purchasing company who purchase this application to build their application based on their requirement. So now here we have understand the Oracle Fusion SM release. So in the Oracle Fusion SM release, you can say they start with the end of the 2011. and from 11 they have started with the R1. They initially they were giving their R1, R2, R3, something like that, but after R3 they stopped there and they decided to, okay, so instead of giving the upgrade for every year or every 2 years, so okay, so let's not to give the upgrade, instead of upgrade let's start giving the updates for every year, we can say. So in the year they have decided to give their 4 quarter in a year. So you can see here we have the 26A, 26B, 26C, and 26D. Why these 26? Because they are following the financial year, the current financial year. So we are in the 26. So that's why it is a 26, and the A is following is a quarter. Like A is the first quarter, B would be second, C would be the third, and D would be the fourth. So here, as we already passed through the Jan, Feb, March, so the 26A is already been passed, and then April, May, June, and so some of the companies are still having the B because they are planning to update their application. So very soon they will adopt the 26C because the Oracle has already been released their readiness document with the 26C. Okay, so now these are the modules that the Oracle has, but this is not the only module. Still, we have the other modules too, but these are the kind of, we can say, a kind of famous modules. So the people know and the people are working on it right now. So first and foremost is like global human resource that we call as like core HR2. So kind of the foundation module, so that we need to understand, and where we manage all these employees like from hire to retire. Mostly we perform all the activities here. So in the absence management, there would be their sick leave, their casual leave. So these are the leave we manage there. And the benefit we like their entitlement of the benefit and their life event benefit, their insurance we manage here in the benefit management. So and the payroll is mostly their payroll elements where they manage, and the compensation management, and how the salary would be paid and what would be their amount, and their the talent management after that. And the talent management mostly their manage like profile management, goal, career performance, talent review, succession. So these all are the part of their one umbrella, that is the talent management. And we have another thing is like Oracle time and labor, where the people manage their in time, out time. And Oracle Learning Cloud is mostly, it is it is mostly related to the learning, we can say the learning one, where people go and they learn their courses, they are registered for the course and offerings. And then we have the Oracle Recruiting Cloud. Oracle Recruiting Cloud is nothing but it is mostly how the employees become employees in the system, because Oracle Recruiting Clouds where the people go and people apply through the website, we can say like career site. So where they go apply for a job, and then for they follow all the processes, like they will go from the screening, first round interview, second round interview, and then their offer, extend the offer, and then it will become the pending worker. So before that, so they all the processes are included into the recruiting cloud. And then we have the HR help desk. So HR help desk is nothing but mostly it is used to create the issue, like internal issue, we can say. And now what is the human capital management? So human capital management, it's covered the all these applicant, we can say, like from hire to retire, like when a job is created, where the people apply for a job, they onboarded through their job, and their journeys, the employees, and how they will rewarded, and how they will get their benefits until their termination. So all these things are included in the human capital management. Now like these are their families, we can say, for Oracle Fusion HCM product families. So these are the families like financial, supply chain, the fusion, and the project management. So these are their kind of the families member, we can say, but mostly we need to focus on the human capital management. So if you have any question related to their what we discussed with the other slides, so you can put your comment and I will try to give the answer. So thank you so much and see you in the next video.